Directing traffic, gonna go deep, has a man deep, it is caught for the touchdown!
Zach escapes pressure, Zach tucks in and runs. Zach Wilson's loose, Zach Wilson's running, he's got all day, he stays in bounds, Zach Wilson cuts it, Zach Wilson gets in the end zone for the touchdown!
What is good, Jets Nation? We're back for the 5th day straight. Live here on Jets Media for the free agency frenzy. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Hello, can you hear me? Testing, yes, you can. My mic was unplugged right there for a sec. My apologies. All right, guys, so we back. We live. We're talking about some crazy stuff. As you can see in the thumbnail, I got Danielle Hunter in there. I got Fletcher Cox. I got Robert Woods. And we're back live talking about some New York Jets stuff. What up, Ali, back in the chat? Ali, if you're free, why don't you pull up, my guy? Pull up to the stream. If you're not doing anything, of course. If you're busy, don't worry about it. You're welcome to pull up, my guy. So today I want to recap everything that the New York Jets have done. If you guys scroll down and look at the description of the stream, I mapped out everything the Jets have done so far in free agency, all the players that we have signed that are new, all the players we have re-signed, and a trade that the Jets have done with the Houston Texans. So if you guys want to see the full recap in words, that is down below in the description. And of course, if you guys want to let me know what to talk about in the chat, let me know. We live here talking about some New York Jets free agency news. It's the Jets free agency frenzy. It's been a crazy marathon here on Jets Media, man. Hey, Ali's joining. Let's go. I'll send you the link now, my man. Ali is a last-minute guest. What do you know about that? Last-minute guest Ali is pulling up to the show. Richie, you've been on it. Constant live streams. I love it. Yeah, man, I really do love these live streams. I never really did this before. 5 days straight, you guys see my face live. I might be doing this more often. I know that we have a reason to go live because it's the free agency week. And free agent frenzy is real, but I really want to start going live more often for a long period of times because I feel like you guys are enjoying this. You guys let me know in the chat if you guys want to see me go live way more often. Yes, Caden, I got a haircut this morning. Thanks for noticing, my man. Hey, Richie, what about those signing interviews from yesterday? They look inspired. Yeah, Jay, I actually watched all those interviews last night. So I got a lot to talk about those interviews. They look good, man. They look good. They look good. So Elise seeing when he's gonna be. Hold on, guys. Texting back Ali. I don't know how long we're live. Elise asking how long. All right, so we back live here. Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up on your way in for your boy. This man's consistent. Yes, sir. I'm trying my best here. Maybe. Richie's the best Jets content creator. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. No need to compare or contrast. There's a phenomenal Jets content creators out there. Maybe signed Juju Smith. Yeah, we're going to get into everyone that's available. I did hear about the Ajabo news. Very unfortunate to hear about that. Hopefully he's okay. Richie's on fire. Matt, you're on fire, my man. I think Joe Douglas makes you trade today. All right, Jets forever. I see you. Let's hope. Matt, the newest member of the channel. Oh, he becomes a Namath member. Whoa. Welcome to the Namath membership program. Matt gets to connect on social media. He gets to chat with the Jets with me. And now he gets to be featured on Jets Media live streams. Matt, welcome to the Namath membership program. Everyone give Matt some donation and membership hype. If you guys don't know what the membership program is all about, you see that little icon down below the like button. It says join. You guys can see what I got to offer. And Matt is the first ever Namath member on Jets Media. So Matt, let me know your socials. We'll connect. We get to do some private chats, just me and you, talk about some Jet stuff, and you'll be featured on some live streams as well. So I appreciate you joining the Namath membership program, my man. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. So if you guys aren't aware with the membership bar, we have 3 memberships on here. We have the rookie membership, the veteran membership, and the Namath membership. The rookie membership, you get a loyalty badge next to your name in the live chat. You get to use all these different emojis. The veteran one is you get member shoutouts, member-only polls, exclusive member-only videos, and member-only live streams. And the Namath is all of those plus more. So, Matt, I appreciate you. Yeah, Matt, email me all your socials, my man. Email me all your socials. My email's in the description. So send me that email, my brother. I appreciate you joining. So, we had a lot of things to talk about, right? Allen Robinson going to the LA Rams. Jeez. So now we find out that Robert Woods is on the trade market. So that is a player that I want to talk about with you guys. Should the New York Jets be interested in doing that? So the New York Jets are potentially going to be making some moves. So what we've seen from Joe Douglas and the New York Jets so far is a lot, right? We have re-signed a lot of players. We've signed a lot of players. We've made one trade. But the one move I want to see the New York Jets do is make a trade for a player. That's something we have not seen yet. And there's a lot of players available on the trade market. Danielle Hunter is one of those players. Robert Woods is one of those players. Fletcher Cox is a player that got released. Also, Star Lotulelei just got released from the Buffalo Bills. So there's a lot of players that will be available for the New York Jets. I want to hear what you guys have to say down below in the chat. We got 80 people tuning in. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button for your boy. Let's do it. I'm just texting back Ali, see if he's going to join. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for. You guys let me know how long you want me to be live for. So we're just getting into the chat, guys. I want to hear your guys' thoughts right now in the live chat. Answer this question for me. Out of all the players on the thumbnail, Danielle Hunter, Fletcher Cox, Robert Woods, which one of the 3, if any, would you want to see the Jets pursue via the trade market or the free agency market? JFM needs to be restructured. Why do you say that? His contract is perfect. His cap hit's hit now, and then we can his cap hit's not even crazy after this year. So people in the chat are saying Fletcher Cox, Robert Woods, Darius Smith is another player for sure. Woods, Hunter, Fletch. JFM does want Robert Woods. Ojabo in the Michigan Pro Day went down with an injury. We do not know the type of injury it is, but that is what happened. So Robert Woods is coming off a torn ACL, which is something that we have to keep an eye out for. So if the New York Jets went out there and got Robert Woods, he does have a long contract, 4 years, and we would have to give him a lot of money up front this year, but then we could move on from him with no dead money after this season. He's 30 years old, and he is a player that is, coming off an ACL. So the one thing about Robert Woods that I would love is I feel like we can get him for a not that much of a, draft capital. I feel like we can get him for a third, fourth round pick. And what he would do is he would replace Jamison Crowder's role. And let me tell you something. Robert Woods in this offense with Elijah Moore and add another rookie wide receiver in the draft. A healthy Robert Woods is a scary sight, man. That's something that would be very, very fun. Now, Danielle Hunter, he's a player that is hitting the open market. He's somebody that has like 60 career sacks. He's only 27 years old. He's got a long contract, $18 million cap hit this season. And if the Jets want to get their premier edge rusher, Hunter is the guy to go after, in my opinion. But then the question is, where do we go in the draft? And the flexibility becomes serious. So I see a lot of people in the chat are in on Danielle Hunter. Now, Fletcher Cox, that's a player that's interesting, right? He's 31 years old. He's obviously past his prime. But the cool thing about the Fletcher Cox scenario is Joe Douglas has ties with him, and Quinnen Williams idolizes his game. Quinnen Williams studies Fletcher Cox. So can you imagine what Fletcher Cox would do with Quinnen Williams? That would be sick. That would be sick. I'm so down for that, bro. So down for Fletcher Cox. We need defensive tackles on this roster. Oh, I forgot to add Nathan Shepard to the list underneath of the re-sign. I knew I was going to forget somebody. Because right now, the one position that I would say we're pretty not deep in anymore is the interior defensive line, right? We got Quinnen Williams, JFM, Nathan Shepard, Sheldon Rankins, Jonathan Marshall, and we need someone to replace Foley Fatukasi. Let's bring in Fletcher Cox to replace Foley Fatukasi. Can you imagine that? Fletcher Cox is like 31 years old, I believe. Let's see what Fletcher Cox did last year. I'm not even sure, to be honest, for the Eagles. The Fletcher Cox last season for the Philadelphia Eagles. Where's his stats? Come on. Give me his stats, baby. So last year, he played 16 games, had 3.5 sacks, 27 total tackles. 2020, he had 6.5 sacks. So obviously he's a player that's a long-term Eagle. He's a player that is, in the prime of his career, one of the best to ever do it. And I feel like he would just fill in for that veteran role. You know what I mean? He already signed back with Philly. Is that true? I feel like he's 39 years old. Yeah, it feels like he's 39, right? Hold on, guys. Just gotta do something real quick. You guys know I'm always changing my battery in the middle of the stream. What else is new? What else is new? Is Cox staying in Philly? Oh, wow. I guess I missed that. I should probably change the thumbnail then, right? All right. Well, you guys are ahead of me. I got to change the thumbnail. If Fletcher Cox is not going to be available, I trust you guys. So I'm going to take him out of the thumbnail and just make it Danielle Hunter and Robert Woods, and then add Joey D to the thumbnail, because that man is has done a beautiful job so far. Hold on, guys. Just changing the thumbnail. Thanks for keeping me updated. I'm sorry. I had a little hectic morning, and I guess I missed that news. Guys. That's funny. Okay, so Fletcher Cox off the table. I want to talk about the players that we did sign and talk about their press conferences. And did everybody watch their press conference? Did everybody watch CJ Uzomah's press conference, Laken Tomlinson's, DJ Reed, and guys, I gotta put this on the screen because this is one of the best edits I've ever seen in my entire life. You guys probably know what I'm talking about if you follow me on Twitter because I was gushing over it when I saw it, and I saw it like an hour late because I wasn't on my phone that much last night. Just trying to relax and take away from Twitter. Here, I'm about to put it on the screen now. You guys know what I'm about to put on the screen. Hold on, uploading it now so you guys know what I'm talking about. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Oh my gosh. Look how absolutely gorgeous this edit is. What? It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, man. DJ Reed is going to be rocking number 1 for the New York Jets. He's CB number 1, man. He's CB number 1. Hey, I'm going to be a guest on someone's channel tomorrow, so you guys stay tuned for that. Man, this edit is absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Look at that. That's our CB1, baby. I think he's going to wear number 1. I don't know who did this edit, but DJ Reed posted it, and it made me, like, giddy. I was like, yo, that is fire. That is absolutely fire, bro. Let me know your thoughts about that. And DJ Reed had a lot of interesting things to say. Let's talk about him first, guys, because I did a lot of homework on him last night, watched a lot of his tape, watched that press conference, and he's motivated, man. He was pissed off that the Seattle Seahawks did not give him an offer that he felt that he was worth. He thinks he's a CB1. If you compare his stats to all the All-Pros around the league, like Jalen Ramsey and AJ Terrell and all those guys, he stacks up against them. He's 5'9". He sets a standard where you don't have to be super tall in order to be a CB1 in this league. He's going to lock down the right side of the field, which I thought was very interesting because last year Bryce Hall was on the left side, Echols was on the right side. So if we do not add a starting corner in the draft like a Sauce Gardner, and we go into the season with DJ Reed and then Bryce Hall and Echols, I think Hall's going to win that job, and it's going to be Hall and DJ Reed as our outside corners, with Brandon Echols as CB3 and Michael Carter II as CB in the slot, man. I think that is a phenomenal job from Joe Douglas and the New York Jets to bring in a guy. And DJ Reed is only 25 years old and has a lot of experience of locking people up, man. Go look at his tape. He is a very good cornerback, man. He's an 8th-ranked corner in the NFL according to PFF. He was a lot of fun to watch. When I was watching his tape, I was like, man, this guy's a Jet? We got a legit young ascending corner. See, this is why I did not want Stephon Gilmore. All of the reports and the rumors that the Jets were interested in Stephon Gilmore, I was like, no, thank you. I know that he was one of the best corners in the league at one point, but that man is 31 years old. I don't want, like, we're not going all in to win the Super Bowl right now, right? We're going all in to build a foundation and develop young talent. And DJ Reed is the perfect fit for that mold. I made a tweet yesterday, or was that this morning, of the cornerback room, man. The cornerback room is young. It's exciting, man. Look at this cornerback room. I broke it down by their age. DJ Reed, 25 years old. Bryce Hall, 24 years old. Brennan Echols, 24 years old. Michael Carter II, 23 years old. Isaiah Dunn, 23 years old. Javelin Guidry, 23 years old. Imagine we add another corner in the draft, whether that being Sauce Gardner in the first or someone later on in the draft. That's going to be so much fun, man. That is going to be so much fun. Sheesh. I love it, man. Guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button for your boy. I greatly appreciate that. We got 137 people tuning in with 50 likes. Let's get to 100 likes by 2 o'clock. If we can get to 100 likes by 2 o'clock, that would be absolutely outstanding, guys. I appreciate you. This is day number 5 that we're live here on Jets Media during the free agent frenzy. And we're going to be breaking some news. If there's any news that's going on around the NFL, we're going to break it here first. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some hypothetical stuff with the Jets, of course, as well. And, yeah, man, smash that thumbs up button for your boys. We can get as many Jets fans, as many NFL fans in here as possible to talk some New York Jets. So let's get into who's still available. Who's on the open market for the New York Jets to consider right now, right? So Bobby Wagner still out there. Let's see. Top free agents still available. Let's see if there's an article out there for us. OBJ. All right, so this is good. Okay, so the wide receivers that are still available, because I think the Jets are going to add a receiver. I think it's a no doubt that we're going to add a receiver in free agency. So the wide receivers that are available: Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, T.Y. Hilton, Jamison Crowder, Sammy Watkins, Will Fuller, Keelan Cole, A.J. Green, Emmanuel Sanders, Traquan Smith, and Cole Beasley. Out of all these receivers, which ones do you feel like would be a good fit for the Jets? Do we got fake news in the chat right now? What's going on? Hawk, we don't need those rumors, bro, man. No rumors. Don't make me put you in timeout. This is a warning. No fake news in the chat. Otherwise, you will be timed out. I love you guys, so don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. Okay? Don't make me do that to you guys. Yeah, let's go. So I'm hyped up right now. I am very excited about what's going on. Hey, Matt with the $5 dono, the great member on the channel. Lunch break over. Back to work. Peace out, Jets Nation. Matt, go enjoy your work, my man. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you sending in a lot of donations. And I appreciate you being a Namath member of the channel. I'll get back to your email when I can so we can set up a one-on-one conference with you and myself. So yeah, go enjoy work. Everyone say peace out to a great member of the channel, Matt, in the chat. Appreciate you, my man. Go enjoy your work. So yeah, out of all the receivers, guys, I wonder who the Jets would be interested in the most. Or they can go all in and do what they want with, hey, John Franklin Myers just tweeted, just like my tweet. So I made a tweet saying, who is the most underrated player on the Jets from last season, in your opinion? My answer was John Franklin Myers. And then his coach just responded, that's my guy, John Franklin Myers. And then John Franklin Myers liked it. What up, JFM? You know I always represent you, and he liked my tweet. I love it. John Franklin Myers showing some love to Jets media on Twitter. He also quote tweeted my report when we signed CJ Uzomah. So me and John Franklin Myers, we're best friends, basically. We're best friends. Matthew, what's good, bro? Welcome back to the stream. Last night I went to a Panthers live and asked if Darnold was worth the 2nd, 4th, and 6th, and I got kind of heated. I love that, bro. Joe Douglas out here just ruining franchises. I did get a haircut, Nolan, this morning. This is the moment I realized our team is going to be good this year. Yeah, we are. What made you realize that? Something specific? Guys, I'm going to be a special guest on the Jake Osmond show tomorrow. Oh, wait, did Tyler Conklin just like my tweet? Hey, he did. He's liking everyone's Jets tweets. Oh, he tweeted himself, Jets, Jets. Let's go. Everyone go show Tyler Conklin some love on Twitter. He just tweeted out. Just showing him some love real quick, guys, on Twitter. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Jack has been MIA because he got a new job. He's actually a music instructor. He's a music teacher, so he's been busy with work now. So yeah, guys, I'll be on the Jake Osmond show tomorrow. I'll be the special guest. So make sure you guys tune in to Jake's show tomorrow, man. They literally said they got fleeced. I love that. I love that. All right. So the latest stuff that's happening around the rumor mill, nothing regarding the Jets yet. Right now, they're just announcing a lot of things regarding the Jets. Regarding the NFL, right? But rumor mill outside of the Jets' sake of things, we have Deshaun Watson making a decision between the New Orleans Saints and the Falcons. I think that it's going to be the Falcons, if I had to guess. But Tyler Conklin, man, he's a Jet. Why does he look like a beast with the Jets? I just love going live with you guys and just, relaxing and chilling and talking some Jets, talking some NFL stuff around the league. So when it comes to the free agent market, there's still a lot of players available for the Jets to consider, right? So I went over the receivers. Let's go over some defensive tackles, because I think that's a position that we need to keep an eye out for, right? Apparently, Fletcher Cox is not available anymore, according to people in the chat, which I haven't really. Let me double check that. Not saying I don't believe you, but I didn't see it. Wait, guys, everyone in the chat that told me that Fletcher Cox likely return to Eagles 1-year deal. Is that what you're talking about? Like, I don't see an official Fletcher Cox deal anywhere. So we'll see. But some defensive tackles that are still available: Akeem Hicks from the Bears, Calais Campbell, Larry Ogunjobi. Didn't he fail his physical? Was that him? Eddie Goldman, Matt Ioannidis, Sheldon Richardson, and Star Latuile. Oh yeah, how can I not talk about this, right? This was crazy last night. Devontae Adams is going to the Las Vegas Raiders. What's your guys' thoughts of this in the chat? Oh my God, that was insane. So my first instinct was, the Jets got more for Jamal Adams than the Packers got for Devontae Adams. Thank you for being a fleece god, Joe Douglas. But what this tells me is the AFC just keeps getting better and better, and the NFC keeps getting worse and worse. So, guys, I don't see anywhere where Fletcher Cox got signed. So I think Fletcher Cox is still available. Unless he is. Like, I don't see Fletcher Cox going back with the Eagles. I see rumors that they're expected. Oh, I see what you guys are talking about. All right. We'll see what happens. With that. So, when it comes to free agents available outside of the D tackle spot, we got edge rushers still available, but I think we are done with the edge rusher position, if I had to guess. Yeah, and Devontae Adams getting paid like a quarterback, which is nuts. Zadarius Smith is available as well. He backed out of the Ravens deal, which is trippy as hell, man. Guys, help me get to 100 likes. If you're just tuning in, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for your boy. We got 79 likes with 187 of you guys tuning in. Smash that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. He hasn't signed. He's just rumored to get back on a restructured deal. Okay, that's what it is. Trade for Danielle Hunter. I could see that. Everyone's assuming that Aaron Rodgers had no idea that was happening, but apparently Devontae Adams did not want to go there, come back at all. And Aaron Rodgers is aware of that. And if the Packers don't draft a receiver in the first round, I don't know what to tell him. What about linebacker? Let's see who is available in the linebacker market still. Good question. So the linebackers that are still available, Dante Hightower, Bobby Wagner, Vander Esch just got re-signed, so he's not available anymore. Alexander Johnson, Anthony Barr, Danny Trevathan. I think Trevathan got signed as well. Yeah, there's not really a lot of linebackers still available. I think the Jets are going to go into the draft by getting a linebacker, not in free agency. And the cornerbacks that are still available, I think we're not going to take one of those. We got DJ Reed. Landon Collins is still available in the safety market. Yeah, that's really all the players. Offensive tackles that are available. La'el Collins got released, so keep an eye out to see where he goes. Hopefully it's to the Bengals and not to one of the AFC East teams like the Patriots or the Dolphins. So I see a lot of people in the chat wanting to get Danielle Hunter. Let's go over his stats. See what he did in the past couple of seasons. Because I know he's one of the most productive edge rushers in the league. Okay, so last year, let's pull up those stats from Hunter's career. So last year, he played 7 games and had 6 sacks. In 2020, he did not play with an injury. 2019, in 16 games, he had 14.5 sacks. Year before that, same exact numbers, 14.5 sacks. So this man has 60.5 total career sacks. The only problem is the past 2 seasons have been injury concerns for him. So that's the only thing you're risking here is trading for a guy who is injury prone. He has not been injury prone throughout his entire career up until the past 2 seasons, which is something to keep an eye out for. Danielle Hunter. I keep saying Danielle. Danielle Hunter. Thanks, Hawk, for the clarification on that. All right, you guys get the DJ Reed hype of the edit. I'll take that off the screen. So what are you guys feeling like? Who are the Jets going to be bringing in next? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Who do you want next? Who do you want next? So the positions that the Jets have not done anything with so far in free agency is the wide receiver room and the D-tackle room. Well, the wide receiver room is actually like the only one we haven't even re-signed anybody or signed somebody new. Jamison Crowder and Keelan Cole are still available on the open market. Do you think we should add another running back? I don't think we should add another running back in free agency. I think we should add another running back in the draft. King Joe with a $2 don't know. Thank you so much, my man. Do the Jets trade for Robert Woods? If I'm the Jets, I'd definitely call them up and see what the price is. I don't think he's going to be going for that much because of his contract and his ACL. So if you can buy it low, give him a 4th-round pick, you got Robert Woods. And he would replace Jamison Crowder's role. And just imagine what he would do with Elijah Moore and Corey Davis, adding in another rookie with Braxton Berrios. Ooh. Scary sight. That I can get behind, man. Joshua wants DK. I don't know if the Seahawks are willing to give up DK. That's the problem, right? Everyone's assuming DK is available, but why would he be? You know, he's a young player that I'm assuming the Seahawks want to build around. He is a player that is ascending. Obviously, the Seahawks are kind of in a rebuild after giving up Russell Wilson. But DK Metcalf made a tweet defending Drew Lock, so my gut tells me DK is not going anywhere. But if he is available, yes, you trade for him. Like, that's not what I'm saying, guys. I am all in on DK Metcalf. I agree. Get a running back in the draft. Get your defensive tackle in the draft. Jay Davis out of Georgia. Yeah, Gerald. Man, Jordan Davis is a player that Jets fans need to start understanding is a big-time option. The Packers should the first pick back to Seattle for the first they got for Adams. Interesting. Exactly, Richie. They're not trading DK. Yeah, I don't really expect them to trade DK Metcalf. I think teams call the Seahawks about DK, and there's no movement after that. So that's why I don't really expect anything to happen. So some interior defensive tackles to keep an eye out for in the second round for the Jets. Travis Jones, for sure, from UConn, as George says. Also, Perry and Winfrey, Oklahoma, I believe. So say the Jets do this in the draft. They get an edge and a wide receiver, and then the second round they get a D tackle and then a safety. That's the four positions I'd like to see. And then maybe in the third round, get a linebacker. And then the fourth round, another tight end. Then get a running back. Then a corner. I wouldn't really want Tyler Lockett because I feel like Tyler Lockett, we already have our own version of Tyler Lockett, that being Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore kind of is our version of Tyler Lockett. At least we hope. If that makes any sense. Which wide receiver do you want in the draft? I love all the wide receivers in this draft, so it's hard to choose. If we're taking one at number 10, I would love Treylon Burks, and I would love Garrett Wilson. Those are my two favorites. I would love one of those two players. I think Treylon Burks, I'm a little I prefer more because of the fit for this team, because I feel like we are missing a 6'2", 6'3" big body receiver that's physical. He reminds me so much of a Quincy Enunwa, the way he runs with the football, and I love that. Garrett Wilson, he's that pure, crisp route runner that creates separation with ease. I feel like he would complement Elijah Moore and Corey Davis as well. Drake London is a player that I'm not as high on as other people, not saying he's not a great player or anything, great prospect, but I prefer Christian Watson in the second round. George Pickens is a player. I don't really know if the Jets are going to be interested in him, though. Dotson, Mechie. There's a lot of receivers, man. A lot of receivers. I don't think Chris Olave will be a target because I don't think he falls to the second round. Yeah, Pickens as well, for sure. I mean, there's so many great talents in this draft, man. I just can't wait to see what they do. I just feel like the Jets are going to be making a lot of moves even before the draft. So that's what I'm waiting to see, man. We're going to make a trade, probably. Now, according to this rumor, I don't know if this is true. Non-Jets related, obviously. Falcons offered A.J. Terrell multiple first-round picks for Deshaun Watson. Atlanta can have cap relief in 2023, add skill player. Wow. If A.J. Terrell's in that deal, that's good for the Texans. That's crazy. Josita answered just said, I'm told Falcons brass has keys to the city to bring a trade home with Deshaun Watson and wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't occur based on strong mutual interest and conversations. Separately, I expect Watson to receive new money and a restructured contract once any trade is done. Wow. So the Falcons are giving Deshaun Watson, quote, keys to the city. That's an interesting way to recruit someone over here. Guys, I was watching highlights last night of all the new Jets that we got. DJ Reed and Jordan Whitehead. Dude, Jordan Whitehead is a savage. He's a savage. I do like Chris Olave, my man. I don't think he's going to be on the Jets' radar because I don't think we're going to take him at 10, and I don't think he's going to be available for us at 35. Now, if Jameson Williams did not get injured, I'd want him to be the pick at 10. If Jameson Williams was not injured, he'd be my pick. He'd be my pick. I don't know about you guys, but he'd be my pick for sure. Alrighty, so Tyler Conklin's officially a Jet. We got a lot of official Jets pulling up, man. I love it. Conklin's pumped up. I'm so happy, man. There's just so many good vibes around this Jets organization. So many people that are coming to the Jets because of Robert Saleh, because they sense the culture change, because of Zach Wilson. It's a different energy, man. It really is. Conklin is so underrated, bro. Conklin is so underrated. If Jameson Williams falls out of the first round, I'd consider him at 35. I really would, man. That's a long-term answer. He wouldn't really have an impact as a rookie season, but beyond that. So what move would you guys want to see the Jets make at the end of free agency? To recap what we've done so far, you see it right here on the board. We signed Laken, Tomlinson, CJ Uzomah, DJ Reed, Jordan Whitehead, Conklin, and Martin. We re-signed Braxton Berrios, Tevin Coleman, Nick Bawden, Connor McDermott, Dan Feeney, Eddy Piñerio, Joe Flacco, Mike White, Lamarcus Joyner, Will Parks, Tim Ward, Guidry, and Nathan Shepard. And the trade we made was we acquired a 2023 sixth-rounder for Blake Cashman. So Joe Douglas has been active, man. Joe Douglas has been active. So what is the move that the Jets are going to make next? What is the move that we're going to be making next, everybody? I got to take that off. All right, I'm going to make a poll, guys. What move should the Jets make next? Trade for Danielle Hunter. Trade for Robert Woods. All right, I just made a poll. What do you guys think? What move should the Jets make next? Trade for Hunter, trade for Woods, sign other veteran receiver, or sign Zadarius Smith? I'm curious to see how this is going to end up, this poll. It's pretty even already. The poll results are in. 46 votes already. So majority of the poll is saying sign veteran wide receiver and trade for Hunter. We do have around $31 million in cap left, so we have enough room to do anything. Some people want none of the above. Interesting. Hey, man, who knows what's going to happen? I want to watch the new Tyler Conklin interview. The interviews last night was great. The interviews from Uzomah and Tomlinson and Whitehead and all these guys are great, man. And seeing DJ Reed repping number 1, oh my gosh, that gets me pumped up. Oh my god, it gets me pumped up. All right, guys, how do you feel about a post-free agency mock draft right now? Who wants me to do that? Let me know in the chat if you guys want me to do a mock draft live with you guys. You have any idea how stressful mock drafts are being live with you guys? Because I'm like, all right, who should I take? And then the chat spams 5 different people. You know what I mean? And then it's up to me to choose. I disappoint people, and I make some people happy. All right, you guys want me to do it. All right, let's fire it up. I'm quickly going to run to the bathroom because you guys know me. I'm a hydrated man, which results in me going to the bathroom a lot. So we're going to do the mock draft right when I come back. So don't you guys go anywhere, bro. Don't go anywhere. Don't be like, oh, Richie's gone. I'm done. Exiting the stream. I'm going to go do something else. We're going to do a mock draft. So stay tuned for the mock. And I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, which will take me probably like 1 minute. Ali said he'll be here potentially in the next hour or so. All right, I'll be right back. Who's ready for a mock draft? Who's ready for a mock? I am. All right, which website should we do the mock guys on? Hashtag bathroom break, yes sir. Which one should I do? Pro Football Network, PFF, Draft Network Machine, NFL Mock Draft Database, PFN. All right, we're going to do PFN. All right, hold on. Let me get that on the screen. Oh, no, not that camera. Whoops. Uh-oh, now you guys are seeing a different angle of me. What up, guys? You like this crappy camera? This is my webcam on my laptop. You guys never see this camera, so you guys should feel lucky. Oops. Didn't mean to click that there. There we go. Trying to find the right background. I think that's fine. MetLife. All right, here we go. You know what I love about doing mock drafts for the Jets? When you click the number of rounds, you click 5 because we don't have picks in 6 and 7. We got 9 in the first 5 rounds. I love that. All right, start it up. Oh my God. It's doing it for us. Well, I forgot to click the Jets, so now we're seeing a fully simulated mock draft. This is an accident. Let's see what the Jets results are for this, though. I'm curious. And then we'll do one where I get to choose. I forgot to click the Jets team. That's my fault. I'm curious to see what this has us doing. All right, so they have us getting Kyle Hamilton at 4 and Tyler Linderbaum at 10. I don't think you guys like that. Hamilton at 4, Linderbaum at 10. And then it has us getting Roger McCreary at 35, Drake Jackson at 38. And then it has Jerome Ford in the 3rd. And what do we do? A trade? Terrell Bernard and Kyron Williams. Calvin Austin the 3rd. I like that pick. Okay. That's enough. We need to pick our own. That was an L on my part. All right, now we're doing it. Guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for your boy. Ew, bro. What is this? Garrett Wilson just went 2nd. All right, we're on the clock. Who should we take? Garrett Wilson just went 2nd. That is unrealistic. That is unrealistic as hell, but sorry for all the people that wanted Garrett Wilson at 10. All right, who do we want? We got Evan Neal, Sauce, Aquanu, Trayvon Walker, all these guys. I know my pick. What do you guys want? I feel like my pick is not going to be agreed with upon some. I see some people saying the guy I want, but most people could be like, no. All right. The guy that I would take in this scenario is that man. I would not take Karlaftis at 4. I would take Jermaine Johnson and Trayvon Walker over Karlaftis personally if I were to go edge. But I say we beef up this offensive line and get legit. With Thibodeau off the board here, I like Aquanu. But I know that 80% of you guys are going to hate me. Should I put up a poll? All right, that's a good way to do this. Good idea. Whoever had that. Let's put up a poll. So I don't have to be the one that has to do this. All right. Well, I want to let me put up a poll. Hold on, guys. We're putting up a poll. Wow, I put up a poll without anything in it. All right, guys. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Okay, so let me explain why I would take Aquanu here. I would take Aquanu because it's more of a long-term option. We take Aquanu. He plays right tackle, Becton left tackle, George Fant swing tackle, and we ride. What do I even make the options? Aquanu, Sauce, Jermaine Johnson, or Karlaftis, I guess? I'm not doing Karlaftis, though. So even if you guys do that, I'm not taking Karlaftis at 4. All right. Poll is up. Are we taking Aquanu, Sauce, Jermaine Johnson, or Karlaftis? Fant is too good to be a swing, but can you imagine that's how deep our offensive line is? All right. So we're going to give this poll like a minute or two, and then we're going to take the player. I feel like it's going to be Sauce Gardner. Best player available, I think, is Aquanu here. But you know what? This isn't a mock draft that I'm going to do. This is a mock draft for the people. So everybody vote on the poll who I should take. I have a feeling it's going to be Sauce. He's leading the way. All right, I think that it's going to be Sauce. I would take Aquanu here, but you guys want Sauce, so that's who it's going to be. All right, Sauce Gardner is the pick at number 4. I love Sauce Gardner, so I'm not complaining, but all right. Sauce Gardner it is. All right, we're back on the clock. We're not going to do any trade downs in this. So here's who's available. Jordan Davis, Trayvon Walker, Karlaftis, Linderbaum. Do I got to put up another poll? Yes, I do. Guys, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way in. We're doing a mock draft together. All right, so at number 10, we have Davis, Walker, Linderbaum, or I guess Traylon Burks. It's the 4. Everybody vote. Or Jermaine Johnson. I forgot to add him. I can't pick everybody, but here's 4 people that I put. Let's see what you guys say in the poll. A lot of people want Walker, it seems. I wish I added Jermaine Johnson. I might just take Jermaine Johnson, actually, because I forgot to add him to the poll. All right, so it's between Walker and Jermaine Johnson, and that's what the poll is going to be about. We're taking an edge here. Walker or Jermaine Johnson? Debate amongst yourselves. Debate amongst yourselves. Walker or Jermaine Johnson? So, guys, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a post-free agent mock draft for the Jets. And we're doing it based on the chat. The chat's going to do it for me. So we're going to give this like 1 minute, and then we're going to draft. All right, Jermaine Johnson looks like he's leading the way, so that's going to be the pick. I love that pick. Jermaine Johnson it is. So we went defense. Wow, Traylon Burks fell almost to us. All right, so here's everybody available. Perry and Winfrey, Brisker, Breece Hall, Devontae Wyatt. Dotson is available for the wide receiver. Alec Pierce. Christian Watson. So where do you guys want to go here now? Here are the receivers available. So what receiver should we take? My God, it's I have no idea how stressful this is seeing the chat, and I have to be the one that makes a decision. You guys are putting me in a bad spot. So here are the receivers available. We got Dotson, Pierce, Watson, Pickens, Mechie, and Tolbert. The safeties. Jaquan Brisker still here. Chad Muma. Perry and Winfrey, Devontae Wyatt. Travis Jones. And then if we go to everybody, here's the top people. Remember, we went Sauce Gardner and Jermaine Johnson. So we about to get a receiver. Hey, Ali's joining the show. What up, Ali? We're doing a mock draft. Welcome in.
How you doing, bro?
What's up, bro? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Everyone say what's good to Ali. So we're doing a mock draft based on the chat because it's so overwhelming. I got people screaming at me what to do. Like, so far, this is what we got. We got Sauce Gardner at 4 and Jermaine Johnson at 10.
Solid.
And right now we're at 35, and here's who's available. So it looks like the chat wants us to go wide receiver. Some people want us to go Brisker. Some people want us to go Travis Jones. If you were the Jets, where would you go here? With
so what are the 2 picks that we had again?
Sauce Gardner and Jermaine Johnson.
Yo, Jets fans love Sauce Gardner.
I know. I put up a poll, and they're like, Sauce. And I was like, Aquanu. Like, no.
No, everyone loves Sauce. Let me see who's available on offense. Like just offense.
So the wide receivers there's a lot of receivers available. Dotson is here. Watson is here. And we still got to pick at 38, so don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Defense has Winfrey still here. If you want to get a D tackle, Devontae Wyatt, Travis Jones, McCreary. If you want to go, no, we got Sauce. We don't need him. Brisker is still here. So I think we're going to take a receiver at 38, guys, because all those receivers will probably still be available. So should we go Brisker?
I mean, they need safety help, right? So I mean, we only added 1 safety so far. So
yeah, or D tackle, or we can beef up the trenches, get Devontae Wyatt or Perry and Winfrey. I'm a big Winfrey guy, or Travis Jones, and make that defensive line legit. Add Jermaine Johnson and one of these D tackles to this unit, and we're set. I'm on the D tackle wave.
I'll take Brisker.
All right, I got to put up a poll now. What should the poll be? It should be Brisker, Jones / Winfrey. What are the other options? Wide receiver or linebacker. All right, here's the poll, guys. This is a mock draft based on the chat, by the way. I'm not making any final decisions. This is all you. So anyone that say this mock draft is trash, blame the chat. Blame the chat. Brisker, Jones, Winfrey, Wyatt, wide receiver or linebacker. That's what the poll is about. Brisker's leading the way. But the one thing I'll say about Brisker, guys, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, is Brisker a strong safety? Because that's what Jordan Whitehead is. I did not make the 10th selection. The poll did. I made a poll of Jermaine Johnson or Walker, and then everyone picked Johnson. Would Brisker and...
You should just put it on the screen that you are not making the picks.
Yeah, everyone's going to come in here and be crap. So, do you guys think Brisker would fit with Jordan Whitehead? Because I'm pretty sure he is a hybrid. He can do a lot, but he's more of a strong safety. So, if we got Brisker in here, then we'll essentially have two versatile box safeties. Then obviously linebacker is another position. So right now, you guys want Brisker. So the chat's speaking. The chat is spoken. The linebackers that are available are Chad Muma, Christian Harris, and this. So the chat wants Brisker. So we're going to have two strong safeties. All right, let me double check. 35%, 48 votes has Brisker. So you guys want him. You guys got him. All right, we're back on the clock again. Now, I think we should go receiver here, no doubt. I'm not even going to put up a poll. So I think this is going to be
I love my Christian Watson, man. I love Christian Watson.
I think this is Christian Watson.
I'm all about Watson.
I don't think I'm going to skip a beat here. All right. Now, in the third round, I think we should go linebacker maybe. Quay Walker's here. Troy Anderson. The tight ends. Dulcich is still here. Ruckert's still here. We want to get our third tight end alongside of the two studs. Offensive lineman. Ooh, Filelli's still here. I like Filelli as well to be our swing tackle, 6'8" monster. Even Darian Kennard is a player I like. Braxton Jones. I don't think we need another corner. We took Sauce in this mock. Don't you guys? Kyler Gordon is really low on this. Wow. So I think, should we go D tackle here? Logan Hall, Mathis, Butler. This is why I hate mock drafts when I'm live, because it's just so overwhelming in the chat, man. It really is. Linebackers. Should we take Quay Walker? Jeez, this is stressful. I kind of want to get this over with already. Logan Hall, how about that? Walker or Hall? Linebacker. All right, people like Walker. They're getting Walker. We're getting Walker. Quay Walker it is. Done. All right, after this mock draft, we're getting deep into free agency, guys. Because this is too stressful for me. Greg Dulcich is still available. If you want to take him here, get our tight end along with Uzomah and the boys. But we still need a D tackle. Haskell Garrett's my guy. I think we can get him later, though. O-line. Braxton Jones, Rasheed Walker. We already got a receiver in Watson. I think we go Dulcich. All right, we got Dulcich. Now, let's get a D tackle, please. Is this a reach for Garrett? Probably is, but he could be available at 146. We're losing a lot of viewerships. Not a lot of people are enjoying this mock draft. Everyone's leaving me. Let's see what running backs are available. Brian Robinson. I like Brian Robinson. Kyron Williams. Pretty sure he was hanging out with Michael Carter and Elijah Moore. D tackle. We're taking a D tackle. Come on. I like Haskell Garrett. We coached him in the Senior Bowl. He was a beast. Milton says, I'm glad we have a GM who doesn't listen to the fan base that much because some of y'all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We took a wide receiver. We have Christian Watson. So, I don't know who to take here, bro. How do I see our results? I don't think I can do that. Pretty sure we took Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, Brisker, and then Watson, and then Quay Walker, Greg Dulcich. We have not taken a D tackle or a running back. Take who? See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Not Garrett. Go Garrett. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, what do you want me to do, guys? God damn it. Click on Jets logo for results. Is that how this works? Ah, wow. Never knew that. So here's what we got so far. Should we go running back? Here, let's take Michael Carter and Elijah Moore's boy and Kyron Williams. Done. Boom. All right, now my guy better still be here, else I'm gonna hate you all. He's not here. Haskell Garrett's gone. I wanted him. All right, let's get this stupid mock over with because I'm overwhelmed. We're taking a random offensive tackle. We're taking Abana is. Garrett's not available anymore. We already took Dulcich. We don't need another tight end. This is our mock right now. So who do we take next? Deshaun Watson to Falcons? Is that legit? Or are you just saying that because you like pulling my strings in the chat? Ali, can you confirm if Deshaun Watson's traded?
Deshaun Watson's traded? No.
I'm gonna have to time you out.
Nope.
No fake news in the chat. No fake news in the chat, please. All right, we're taking Max Mitchell. We're taking the swing tackle. And then for the last pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select another receiver. Bo Melton. Done.
Yeah, Bo Melton, Rutgers.
All right, here are the results of this crappy mock draft. So you guys debate amongst yourselves how crappy this is. Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, Brisker, Watson, Walker, Dulcich, Williams, Mitchell, Melton, baby. You guys debate amongst yourselves. Give this a letter grade. This is not my favorite mock, but it's whatever. Everyone spam a letter grade for this. And then we're going to get into the free agency frenzy, like what this stream is supposed to be about, right, Ali?
Mm-hmm. Draft is a long way. We still haven't finished free agency yet.
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
There's a lot of depth pieces still need to be added.
All right. Enough with this mock draft that everyone's clowning. Should I do Jets all-season talk or Jets free agency talk? Yeah, this one. Even though this one has a bunch of Jets on it. Look at that. I like this. Okay. All right, Ali. See, all the C's in the chat, you know what? You're the reasons why it's a C. All of you guys. You are all the reasons why it's a C.
Best angry fan mock ever.
Facts. I was getting a little heated there. Okay. So, Ali, I want us to talk about the Jets free agency right now. If you guys look at the description of the stream, I mapped out all the news, all the latest stuff that the Jets have done. So, the Jets have some players still available on the market. Are there anybody out there that you feel like is a fit that you feel like the Jets should consider bringing in via free agency, whether that's a wide receiver or a defensive tackle? Where do you think the Jets should go next in free agency? Because apparently we still have a lot of cap available to make a big move.
Yeah, what I would say is for us, maybe just the wide receiver market. I think we do need some wide receivers. I guess we do have Corey Davis. We have Elijah Moore. But even more than that, I mean, you got two good tight ends that are coming into your offense, which is awesome. But you need wide receivers out there. I really want Pringle. After you told me that, Tuesday or Wednesday, I literally have been doing like film work on him, like nonstop.
He got signed.
Where did he get signed?
I think he got signed with the Bears. Let me double check.
When was that? Did I miss that?
It was like yesterday or something. Let me check.
Oh, I was covering the Flyers game yesterday, so I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, the Bears have signed Byron Pringle.
Oh, that's stupid.
I wanted him really bad, too.
That is absolutely stupid.
Yeah, all that homework you did is for nothing.
It was for nothing. Yep. And he was actually pretty good. I feel like he would work fine in our system.
Yeah.
But he's gone. But I'm looking at the list right now, what it was available.
Yeah, there's a lot of wide receivers. There's a lot of D tackles. There's a lot of edges.
Yeah, we definitely need to work on the defensive line and then the wide receivers. And then I think the rest probably in the draft.
What do you think about Robert Woods? JFM is trying to recruit him. Thank you, King Joe, for the dono.
Yeah, he's on the trade market, right?
Yeah, there's rumors that the Rams are interested in trading him since they signed Allen Robinson. So would you be interested in trading for Robert Woods?
If he's 100% after that injury, because that was a gruesome injury that he had. I think he had an ACL. So if he comes back and he's good to go, I would take a shot at him because I think they're trying to still keep Odell as well. So I think if we trade for Robert Woods, I don't think his price tag will be that huge.
Because he does have a big contract.
That's the contract issue. I think that's why we backed out in a couple of trades, just because of the contract. I think we backed out of Amari Cooper because of the contract. So Joe Douglas doesn't want a heavy contract. So we'll see if maybe he takes like a cut or something. But Robert Woods on our offense would be pretty solid. I think he's a solid receiver. He just got hurt early.
Yeah, and I feel like he would replace Jamison Crowder's role.
Yeah.
And that would be a big upgrade, obviously. No, don't disrespect to Crowder, but Robert Woods would fit into this offense beautifully. Can you imagine a bunch formation with Elijah Moore and Robert Woods running routes against man coverage? With Tyler Conklin and CJ Uzomah blocking and going crazy? Yes, sir! I love that. So, Robert Woods, he is 30 years old. He is coming off a torn ACL, which is why my instinct says stay away from that. But if it would take just a fourth-round pick to get him in here, and apparently the Jets, apparently his contract you can get out of after the season. So that's a player that would be interested in. What about the Viking? Oh, we got another dono. Just at you and Mock Draft on Twitter. Check it out. Local, the $2 dono. Thank you, my man. I'll check it out right now. Is this you? I don't know if this is you. Did you tag Jet Central as well? I'm assuming you did. All right, so your mock draft has us trading back to 15 from pick number 4, and we get the 15th pick, the 19th pick from the Eagles, and the 83rd and the 154th pick, all for the 4th pick. That is an insane haul. So sign me up there. So we're going to take Garrett Wilson at 10, according to this guy's mock. We're going to take Devin Lloyd at 15, Trevor Penning at 19, Boy Mafe at 35, Daxon Hill at 38, Brandon Smith at 69, Christian Watson at 71, which I do not think that's going to happen. He's going to be picked way before then. James Cook at 111, Jelani Woods at 146, Marquand McCall, and then Dominique Robinson. I mean, hey, listen, bro. This mock draft is off the charts, but it's unrealistic.
The best way to put it.
Sign me up, but it's unrealistic. I also don't think Trevor Penning makes sense unless he's just going to be that swing tackle. Do you think the Packers should get Juju? We got a Packers fan in the chat. Hey, man, the Packers are definitely going to make a move.
They need a wideout.
Yeah. But, so Robert Woods available. Would you trade for Hunter from the Vikings, Ali? Would you consider the Jets making that move? Because he is coming off an injury, but he has 60 career sacks. He's 27, 28 years old. How do you feel about Hunter from the Vikings?
It depends what they're asking for, right? Do you know what the price range is for him?
I don't. I mean, he's going to be an $18 million cap hit this season. I don't know the exact amount of cap or the draft cap they're looking to get, but I think Jets fans love Joe Douglas for the trades he's made, but they're ready for him to make a trade for a player instead of just picks.
I don't think it would be very hard to see Douglas do that. To be honest with you, the more I think about it, the more I think it's going to be towards the draft is when he's going to make a trade, like he always does. I don't know if he'll go up for a player. Maybe in the draft he'll go out and get a player or something like that. But I don't think Douglas is going to do that.
Yeah, I think that this is.
But I mean, this year though, like the NFL is just nuts, right? Like this year's offseason has been crazy compared to the other. I've never seen this many quarterbacks move, this many star wide receivers move, and all this stuff, and like big time players just going to different teams, and people retiring, coming back. Tom Brady, like it's just crazy offseason so far, and I've never seen an offseason like this for the NFL or any offseason in general. So I think if the Jets want to strike, they probably could if they really wanted to, but I really doubt it. I don't think they're going to go after DK. I don't think they're going to go after any like big time player, but I think maybe if they find a good deal and team gets desperate, I think that's when Douglas strikes usually. So
yeah, I agree. I think the only way the Jets make a big time trade is for a wide receiver, to be honest, because that's where we really have a big hole. I wouldn't say big hole, but we want to really stack up the receivers. We stacked up the cornerback room with DJ Reed. We got a safety in Jordan Whitehead. We got a depth piece on the edge with Jacob Martin. And we got 2 tight ends. We beefed up the O-line. The only thing that's missing is the wide receiver. I think it was very important to re-sign Braxton Berrios. But outside of him, we don't really have another receiver that I'm confident in outside of Elijah Moore and Corey Davis. So
that tight end room, man. Ooh. That tight end room is going to be insane.
What are your thoughts about the tight end room?
I'm excited because we have those 2 tight ends are the best tight end we've had since Dustin Keller. It's simple. Like they are so good, and they're going to upgrade this offense. And the way LaFleur runs the offense, he likes using the tight ends. And this is the first time I can finally see him, do that. So that's gonna be dope to see. That's gonna be dope to see a 2 tight end set. And we're gonna have we're gonna actually use a tight end this year, and I'm ecstatic because I think LaFleur can open up the playbook a little bit more for Zach Wilson with the 2 tight ends. And then if you somehow trade for a receiver or draft a receiver that you think could possibly be a number 1 receiver for us, like that opens up like the entire playbook, and it opens up so much for Zach Wilson to like go from year 1 to year 2. And pretty much the offseason was about developing around Zach Wilson, helping him out, helping the quarterback, helping the young guys out, and succeed for next year and the following year. So to see that 2 tight end set come in, they're still working on it. They're still getting more stuff, and it's just the start of the offseason, but they still got the draft. They still got a lot of ways to help their quarterback, and I think Douglas is doing a great job of doing that. And I think for Wilson's sake, I think right now he's probably ecstatic to see what they're doing, because we didn't have this for Sam Darnold. We all know that. We didn't help him at all. And this time we solidified the offensive line. Not many people are talking about that the Jets' offensive line is probably the best since like 2010 when we had Nick Mangold on the field and D. Brick. So this is the best offensive line. On paper, honestly, probably one of the best in like the last 20 years. Who knows? Because on paper, they are damn good. And if they all stay healthy, Zach Wilson will be protected for the entire season. And what Joe Douglas said to Sam Darnold, remember that? Where he's like, I'm going to help him like succeed and all that and bring the line. I mean, he did build the line, but he built it for Zach Wilson. And, he did the process correctly, and now the Jets have a chance of succeeding, getting better, and making a run. So I think as of now, we do need to get another wide receiver in there. I do like Corey Davis a lot, but, again, he's injury-prone as well. So they need to go get 1 or 2 more wideouts and just to help their quarterback. But so far, so good. The tight end room, bigger upgrade. I mean, we were probably the 32nd probably team in tight end, and we could be top 10 by the end of the year next year. So it's a huge haul. It's a huge, big upgrade for the Jets offense in general.
Yeah, man, I agree. I think the Jets are going to be very active in the draft, adding more playmakers. I think Jets fans need to realize that we're not done. And there's a lot of things to be excited about. Leading up into the NFL draft, there's going to be so many things to talk about, all these speculations. But the best thing about the offseason for me personally is definitely the tight ends on the offensive side of the ball. Like you said, the best. I feel like Joe Douglas really hit a home run. He got 2 legit veteran tight ends that are going to complement each other very well. Mike LaFleur can run 2 personnel tight ends out there. He tried to do it earlier this season, and it just didn't work out because we had Tyler Kroft and Ryan Griffin running routes and blocking, which was just atrocious stuff. They never got open. Zach Wilson's running for his life. And I feel like that what they're doing is benefiting the young quarterback. Zach Wilson's getting an opportunity to actually have playmakers around him. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Yeah.
And I feel like out of all the players that are returning this season, not including the players that we are bringing in for the first time, who do you think is going to make that next jump this upcoming season on both sides of the ball? Not that you're hopeful for, but who do you expect to make the biggest leap from last season to this season on both sides of the ball, Ali, if you had to guess? And everyone in the chat can answer that as well.
For both sides of the ball, for the offense, I'm Michael Carter on offense because I feel if he was healthy enough, he would have 1,000 yards the season if he did not get hurt and maybe got the ball more. I think he's the guy that is kind of overlooked. I think he'll get the ball a lot more, especially with the offensive line beefing up. Tight ends that can block. He'll be able to exceed like what the expectations are for him. So I think Michael Carter on the offensive side of the ball, I think he's just explosive. I think he works in the offense really well. And yeah, I definitely think Michael Carter is a guy that we should keep an eye on, and I think everyone will be. The defensive side of the ball, that's a tough one.
Not a lot of good players in the defense last year, so.
Yeah. I need to think of that one.
While you think of that, my guy on offense
you think of offense.
is Elijah Moore.
Mm-hmm.
8 ball, baby! He's coming! We already have our number 1 receiver on the roster, by the way. Not saying we should add another one, but we already got one in Elijah Moore. That man, and I've said it over and over again, people need to realize what he did last year. If he was not injured to end off the season, he was on pace to have an historical rookie campaign for the Jets. I mean, he led the Jets in touchdowns, receptions, and receiving yards while being injured for half the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Elijah Moore is going to make that step to the point where he is going to prove to be one of the top young upcoming wide receivers in the NFL. And I really genuinely believe the only thing that will hold him back is health. The first part of the season, it's really hard to talk about the offense because it was just a mess on all cylinders. Not just Zach Wilson. It was the offensive line was not in sync yet. The wide receivers were not running their routes properly. The tight ends were not doing anything. The run game was not working. Mike LaFleur was still trying to figure things out on the sideline. And then you see when Mike LaFleur went to the booth and Elijah Moore had an opportunity to play with veteran quarterback play like Joe Flacco and Mike White and Josh Johnson, he took off. And then Zach Wilson returns from injury. And all of a sudden, Elijah Moore is averaging like 6 receptions and 80 yards and a touchdown per game in a 5-game span. And he has everything you want in a young wide receiver. So I think Elijah Moore is going to take that next step next season and prove to be, one of the top young upcoming wide receivers in the NFL. So do you have someone on the defensive end yet? Or?
Yeah, I was trying to think of low-key players. I was thinking about like John Franklin Myers, Quentin Williams, but then I came to the conclusion I want to do Quincy Williams. I think Quincy Williams is a guy that no one thought was going to be that disruptive last season. He was one of the bright spots on the Jets defense, which there was not many bright spots last year for the defense. He was aggressive. He was on the spot. He hits hard. He plays aggressive, and he plays every play until the end. And I think Quincy Williams is a guy that they kicked him as, I think, undrafted, right? I think.
No, they claimed him on the waivers.
Claimed him. It was a claim, yeah.
Yeah.
They claimed him off waivers, and that's the thing with Dulles. He gets really good with claiming up guys off waivers and just plugging them in, and they work out. They just work out. Yeah, they just work out. And just to see that happen, just shows you how good of a GM he is. And for Quincy Williams, part of it, I think he's just gonna get better and better. I think he played pretty much almost the entire season last season, and you saw his impact on the field. You saw him involved in every single play. And I think Quincy Williams might have a breakout year next year, and then he probably won't want that dough that everyone wants.
Word. So Ali's answer is Quincy Williams. Snowball says Quinnen Williams, the two brothers. So guys, why don't you get interactive with me, Ali and myself's question? We're talking about who's going to be the player on offense and defense to make that next step next year. Players that are returning. My player on offense is Elijah Moore. And now my player on defense, Michael Carter II. I think Michael Carter II is a very slept-on player on this Jets defense for many reasons. He's going to be a player that is going to be starting in year 2 again. He's a player that sacked Tom Brady. He's a player that, and I'll never forget this, week number 1 against the Carolina Panthers, it was the first quarter, and it was 3rd down, and I had really good seats. I was very lucky to sit right behind the Jets sideline. And if you guys remember, it was 3rd and short, and Sam Darnold threw a fade route, a slot fade to DJ Moore, and Michael Carter II was playing man coverage on him. And he made a phenomenal play on the ball to get a pass breakup and forced a 4th down. And I saw that play, and remember, he's a rookie, so that's his debut. And I'm like, wow, that was very impressive for a 5th-round rookie to make a play like that in his first ever game of his life in the NFL. And I'm like, damn. And then the rest of the season, he balled out. He stayed healthy. He played great in the slot. He laid the boom, great in coverage. I think Michael Carter II is going to prove to be a really good player for this Jets organization for years to come. So that's my pick. So R&R says, Mims, how can he do less? I don't know. That's a good question. Caden says ABT will jump to be an absolute mauler, and Bryce Hall because he will get picks. I love that. No Fant, CM, McGovern, Mosley, and Davis next year will free up a lot of cap room once again. That is true, but we'll see if that's going to happen. Tom says Braxton Berrios. I like that pick. Derek says offense, Elijah Moore, defense, Brendan Eccles. So, Derek, you think Brendan Eccles is going to start next year? Because if he has to beat out Bryce Hall to start. Panthers just extended DJ Moore. That's what the chat is saying.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody was always saying, oh, Richie, we should trade for DJ Moore. I was like, why would the Panthers trade DJ Moore?
Yeah, they have a 4-year extension.
I think everybody's available.
Yeah, it's a 4-year extension.
Wow, $61 million for 3 years. That's pretty pricey. Wow. That's like a lot of money. That's 20 mil per year. All right, there goes another player off the trade market, even though he never was available in the trade market. Some Jets fans wanted him. I wanted him. So DJ Moore is extended. No one wants to talk about how injury-prone MC is. I don't think he's that injury-prone. I think he just got twisted up on an ankle injury. Other than that, he was fine. He had a concussion, I believe. Or no, that was Elijah Moore. Michael Carter just got twisted up and rolled his ankle. I mean, that was just the game of football. I don't think he's that injury-prone, Jorge. But hopefully in year 2 he proves that not to be. I appreciate the donation, though, man. I will go both Carters, Michael Carter and Michael Carter II. I love it. I disagree with Braxton Berrios because I feel like he is at his prime right now. He's already stepped up this season. It's going to be very hard for him to step it up even more. Hey, man, you never know. The chemistry with Braxton Berrios and Zach Wilson is real. If they give Braxton Berrios a bigger role, which I really hope they do because I think he's a lot better than people give him credit, he'll prove to be a guy to have a big piece of this offense. He's reliable. He catches everything. He gets to his spots. He gets contested catches. I mean, guys, look at his highlights last year. I mean, that touchdown against the Bengals that he had was just unreal. Sideline toe drag at the end of the end zone. Beautiful touchdown. Like that catch he had against the Buccaneers. He's a gadget player. I think he's going to have a big role in this offense, man. Matthew, it's 2 underrated players, Mims and Jonathan Marshall. Jonathan Marshall is a really good answer, though, because I think that maybe a big reason why the Jets haven't really added anybody on the defensive line is because they believe in Jonathan Marshall to be part of the rotation next year, potentially. So look out for Marshall. Tre'Quan Smith would be a good vet wide receiver pickup. I agree. I would love him. He's one of the players I keep an eye out for. Tom Coleman with the donation. Thank you so much, my man. Your hottest take prediction. Braxton Berrios greater than Davis in yards. Okay, that is a hot take. Braxton Berrios. I mean, I think the only way this happens is if Davis gets injured, to be honest. Ali, what's your hottest take for the Jets this season? Remember, it's a hot take, so no one can tell you, what, Ali? That's not happening. It's supposed to be a hot take. So let's hear it, Ali. What's the hot take?
The hottest take.
Everybody say your hot take in the chat as well.
All right, let me think about this. I want to make it hot. I mean, it's not too hot, but I'm just going to be like, for the first time in maybe 4 or 5 years now, our quarterback will play all 17 games.
That would be phenomenal, right? That would just be wow. That's unfortunate that it has to be a hot take, to be honest. That's please, Zach, just play 17 games. That would be...
That's why, I wasn't pissed off about Joe Flacco getting that contract for a year because I'm we always get our starting quarterback hurt, so that we kind of need him to stay. So that's why I wasn't whatever. I was we need a guy that can come in. Zach Wilson goes down because Sam Darnold went down every freaking year, and then Zach Wilson went down last year. So
yeah, that sucks that it's a hot take, but
it's a very bad idea.
This is the biggest hot take I've seen in the chat right here. The Jets will beat the Bills this year. I hope.
We will beat the Bills this year.
We need to win at least 2 divisional games. They better. They better.
I think we probably will. I think we're going to beat the Patriots this year.
We better beat the Dolphins twice, okay? Beat that team twice. Beat the Patriots once. And then if you get swept by the Bills, cool. I don't really care. But it's all good. We got the Josh Allen stopper and Whitehead. So my hottest take of the season. Richie, I can do whatever I want right now.
My guy Alpha, Blake Cashman, is not on the team. He's gone.
Blake Cashman won't get injured. That's his hot take for the Texans.
And for the season. Oh, okay. He probably won't even be on the field, to be honest.
Hot take: the Jets make the wild card. The Jets finished 10-7 and are in the playoffs.
Ooh, I like Milton's. Coach of the year, Salah.
Salah will be named Coach of the Year. Haha, hype me up. I like these hot takes. Let's get
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Bro, if Robert Salah ever becomes Coach of the Year, you guys they're gonna want to tune into this channel a little more often. I've only covered Ali and myself have only covered this team when they've sucked. Even though you started.
I've done the 2015 season.
Yeah, but still.
But they still suck. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never covered a good Jets team. So
That's very sad. It's very sad.
yeah. The only thing I have positive was the Knicks fluke year last year. So there's a lot of hot takes in the chat right now. I love it. Hottest take, Mets will be good. Matthew's just so upset that the Mets are better than the Yankees on paper. The salt is real, man. You're scared of Scherzer and DeGrom. Zach Wilson on Madden cover by 2025, I think he meant. That would be cool. Hopefully the Madden curse doesn't hit him. AVT makes Pro Bowl. I like that. Carl Lawson, comeback player of the year. I think this is very possible. Quinnen Williams, defensive player of the year. Now that's a hot take, and I will be all about it. That was actually one hot take that got into my brain was like Quinnen Williams, double-digit sacks, breakout season, gets a big-time extension with the Jets. Hey, boys. What up, AZ Jets? Welcome to the stream. Jets 2 or 3 years will be serious playoff threat. Hey, I hope this isn't a hot take because that's the goal, right? That's really what we want us to do. DJ Reed leads the league in picks. That would be sick. These hot takes are awesome, man. LaFleur will put together mastermind two tight end set plays. Yeah, I think he will.
Both our tight ends have 800 yards each.
That would be nuts. 1,600 yards for tight ends combined. That means Zach Wilson has to have like 4,500 yards.
We're gonna feed our tight ends.
We are gonna
combined. Let's say 11 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns.
Damn, Ali's coming out with these crazy takes. I love it.
I just really like LaFleur, dude. I that two tight end set, he's gonna go crazy, dude, with that. We're gonna get
Gronk right here.
Hernandez right there.
Bootleg, play action. Zach Wilson rolls out to his right. Tyler Conklin is streaking. He's wide open because LaFleur schemed him open. He catches it, streaks up the sideline, 25-yard touchdown. New York Jets lead the Buffalo Bills 27-21. Carl Lawson breaks sack record. All right. Both CJs to the Pro Bowl. I like this one. That's a good question. All right, guys. Who are the Jets going to – what players are going to make the Pro Bowl for the Jets, if any, next year? I do this every year, and I always get it wrong because – who is going to make the Pro Bowl for the Jets this year, if any? DJ Reed, Michael Carter,
Lawson,
Carl Lawson,
AVT,
Tomlinson. I mean, he was on the Pro Bowl last year. He's the only Pro Bowler on the roster from last year.
Imagine 2 of our linemen are in the Pro Bowl.
I feel like we have 3 Pro Bowl potential linemen: Becton, AVT, and Tomlinson.
Let's get crazy and have Zach Wilson go because Mac Jones won last year, so
yeah.
So Zach Wilson can go.
All I want is Zach Wilson just play well, man. Ali, I did a lot of homework last night on DJ Reed and Jordan Whitehead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm loving those signings. The more and more I do homework on them. First of all, their press conferences were awesome. DJ Reed is a player that is very confident that he can be a CB number 1. And his highlight tape just doesn't lie. Oh,
he's good.
And Jordan Whitehead, bro, speaking about Jordan Whitehead, he literally is Jamal Adams. Like, he's another version of him. He is so good at attacking mobile quarterbacks. He's a ferocious hitter. he finds the football. He's a better playmaker than Jamal. He can actually, catch the ball and play well in coverage. And I feel like Jordan Whitehead is going to be a Swiss Army knife for this defense. And then add a lockdown corner in DJ Reed with Bryce Hall on the outside with a hard-hitting Quincy Williams as well. I mean, I feel like we're going to decapitate people.
We are.
Tomlinson is a Pro Bowler. Yeah, he is. Uzomah, Tomlinson, Moore, Quinn Williams, Whitehead. Bro, if that's the case, we are like 12-5. You know what I mean? Why shouldn't we draft this top center early as a backup until they're ready to start? Good question. I mean, we don't really have a long-term center, so that could be an interesting thing. Zach breaks all-time passing records. I feel like that's very possible because the Jets' passing records are not that high, and there's an extra game. So he would need to play all 17 games for that to happen. Braxton Berrios will make the Pro Bowl as a kick returner. How about that? Should have made the Pro Bowl this past year. But he was an All-Pro, which is a better accolade, to be honest. All right, so right now, the Jets are sitting at $32 million in cap. They still have enough money to make a move. Here's some rumors. The Browns have offered Jadeveon Clowney a deal. Let's see if you saw Elijah Moore quote tweet the news about Devontae Adams' contract, so you know that's going to give him motivation. I'll cry if I don't know. Is that a good thing or bad thing if Elijah Moore becomes that good to the point where we can't pay him that much?
We'll pay him. We don't think about that.
Yeah, facts. We'll take care of our own. So, Ali, let's get into letter grades of the free agency. So I made a tweet about it, and a lot of people responded their letter grades. I want to hear your guys' letter grades in the chat. How would you grade the New York Jets free agency? And if you want to see the recap of the free agency, just scroll down, look at the description, and I recapped it. All the contracts we gave out to new players, all the players we re-signed, and the trade that we made. So give the New York Jets a letter grade on their free agency, and then we'll talk about it. And Ali, what's your letter grade if you had to give him it?
Probably a B or a B minus. Saying an A because there's still a little bit of holes that you got to fill up. I think B was probably standard. I think B is in where it's like they've done enough to improve the team because on Monday we were a bad team. Today on Friday we're a much, much better football team going into the season. I think they filled holes. They added starters, like actual good starters, veteran starters who know how to play the game at a high level. And then now you got to go get more depth players, and that's what they need to do, and that's how they can maybe get to the A. I think they just need to start building a little bit more. But right now, they saw the tight end situation. They got a safety and a cornerback that are solid, and they definitely need help on that secondary from last season. You got a Pro Bowl lineman, and what else can you really ask for as of now? Because you're not going to hit on everything. You're not going to hit on. That's why there's a draft, and that's why you're going to get depth pieces. I think they need to just go out now and just get the depth pieces and start doing that. You can't give an A to. I can never give an A this early just because he still has got to do a lot of work on this football team still. And you can't just say because they haven't been on the field yet, you can't give an A. That's going to be like a post-season type grading if it goes well. But right now, you can't say A just because of that. You don't know how it's going to pan out. Again, it looks good on paper, but we haven't seen that team out there yet.
So we got a super chat from King Joe. He says, do the Jets upgrade at center with J.C. Treader? Appreciate the dono, my man. Yeah, I mean, if the Jets wanted to make a big-time move at the center position, they can. Bosman and Treader are still out there. They can cut McGovern and save up that cap. But they would have to do that pretty soon because that money is going to become guaranteed. Would you think the Jets would be smart, Ali, to move on from McGovern and go out there and get a guy in J.C. Treader who has been the best top 2 pass blocking centers in the NFL for the past 4 years, or a guy in Bosman? And while you answer that, I'm just going to run to the bathroom because your boy's got to piss again.
A lot of water again.
A lot of water.
Obviously, we definitely need an upgrade over there at the center position, and I think J.C. Treader would be a guy that would come in and just be productive for us, be a guy that can come in. Again, with all these picks, going back to the previous question, and a lot of people are saying in this chat, it's all about health, right? The Jets suffer every year with health, and that's why we go down the drain. That's why we just don't win games or look good at all, and they just don't look good just because of the injuries. And we need to figure out how we can keep these guys on the football field. And the reason is because we get depth guys that can't step up, or they just don't step up enough compared to other teams, because other teams lose players as well. But we need to find ways to keep improving, keep getting these guys back in the groove of things. So upgrading at every position is a priority for Joe Douglas. I don't know what J.C. Treader is going to be the guy that we get, but if somewhere in the draft they can maybe grab a center, maybe he can compete, go on the younger side. I think Joe Douglas knows that, and the way he solidified the offensive line, he's definitely looking at that position, because you see him literally upgrading every single part of the offensive line, and I think he probably has his eye on the center position. He's just trying to find the right guy to fill that hole. I don't know, it's going to be this year, during the draft, maybe trades for someone. I don't know. I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but right now I think the best thing is that we need to know that he is working on the offensive line and trying to get that better.
Great take.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the draft as well. Good question from Rob. Ali, what would have made it an A in terms of their free agency? What would the Jets have to do differently in order for you to give it an A? I know you did say it's hard to give them an A because we haven't seen them yet, but what would you like to see the Jets do differently in free agency in order to make it an A?
That's a good question. It's just more of like, I personally just can't give an A to a team was that bad last year. Like I really
bad
can't.
last year.
And there's so many holes still left, and yeah, they look good on paper, but like, it's just about like, are they going to produce on the field? Are they going to do that? Because that type of letter grade in an A, I would get after the season. Like if we're coming off a winning season and then we make these moves, then I would probably maybe say, hey, well, we're coming off a terrible season and then we're making moves that look pretty good, but we just haven't seen them on the field yet. We haven't seen them produce on the field. And we always hype them up in the offseason. We always hype these moves up in the offseason, and then they suck, and then we have the same 4-win season. So we need to, like, calm down a little bit. Yeah, they're pretty good. They did pretty good moves. I like what Douglas is doing, but you can say all those things, but you also got to keep in mindset that you were a terrible team last year, and you really couldn't compete with many teams. So it's about just seeing. That would be an A. I'll give them an A after the season if they actually live up to the hype that they're pretty much showing right now.
Got some NFL news. Another player available on the market. Seahawks have cut veteran pass rusher Carlos Dunlap. Would you guys want the Jets to bring in Carlos Dunlap? He played pretty good football last year, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what he did. Carlos Dunlap, he's a veteran. He's 33. And last year, what did he do? Okay. Last year, he had 8.5 sacks. Wow. 8.5 sacks in 17 games for the Seahawks. That was his most sacks in 2 years. So the longtime Bengal, and then he was on the Seahawks for 2 years. He's coming off a really good campaign. Seahawks are shedding off their cap. The Jets want to go get another veteran in the building to be our D end. Dunlap is an option. So what's your guys' thoughts? Would you want to bring in Carlos Dunlap? What's your thoughts, Ali?
Not really. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be interested in that.
Yeah,
I mean they're trying to upgrade defensive line though, but and get depth guys. But I don't know if Dunlap would be like, oh, I want to be a depth guy.
It could be the Vinny Curry role. So I feel like if they want to add depth to that position, he should definitely be in consideration. But I think the Jets are going to draft a premier edge rusher like a Jermaine Johnson or a Thibodeau. So Cox is 32. Dunlap is 32, 33. So another veteran is available on the market. A lot of people are available still, man. Like, what's going on? I mean, free agent signings can happen even in the summer. If you guys remember, Morgan Moses wasn't signed until the summer for us because he got cut randomly. So expect the Jets to make moves all the way up until training camp. I'm pumped up for training camp. The vibes last year at training camp was so awesome, man.
Remember that one throw from Zach Wilson to Elijah Moore? That was like a 50-yard bomb. I'm like, let's go.
We're all sold. Like, that's it. Zach is the future. Elijah Moore, buy stock now. That was so fun.
And then when what was it? When Robert Salah came and talked to the fans and stuff, that was pretty cool too.
What'd you say?
When Robert Salah came and talked to the fans on the first day of practice.
Oh, yeah, that was so sick. That was so sick. Al-Qaeda Muhammad reached a 2-year deal with the Chicago Bears. Some other NFL news. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of people still available on the market. That's the thing. That's the latest news. On the trade market, there's guys like Hunter, Robert Woods. If the Jets should be interested in them, you guys let me know. And when it comes to free agent market, there's still a lot of guys available. So the Jets are not done. We still have $32 million of cap remaining. And I just feel like going into the draft, we're setting up Joe Douglas and his staff with so much flexibility, so many opportunities to really add playmakers to this roster. I mean, even DJ Moore said it. He's like, listen, man, what happened last year doesn't matter. I love the guys we brought in free agency. We have picks number 4 and 10, 2 picks in the 30s. Like, we have an opportunity to, really take a next step, like a Bengals-like step. And I feel like we always say that every offseason, but I don't know, it just feels different this time. I feel like the next move that the Jets are going to make is definitely a wide receiver. Traquan Smith could be a guy. Sammy Watkins, Juju, any of those guys could be options. Training camp will be packed this season. No more school buses. School buses was funny. Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu is still available, which is crazy. I'm not sure Zadarius Smith is healthy enough to play again. We'll see. Like now, after free agency, it's just going to be so much just wait and see until the draft. And guys, I got a lot of things lined up for my personal life leading up into the draft. I'm actually going on vacation, and I'm in vacation right now in the darkness.
I thought you were gonna announce something, and it just went out.
You guys don't want to know, I guess.
They just blacked you out, dude.
They blacked me out.
How do you feel about that?
Damn. All right. I'm going to restart this again. I'm going on vacation to Mexico on April 2nd. So I'm going to try to bring my equipment and make some content there and maybe go live there as much as I can. And then I'm not going to take a break from content. Don't worry. I'm going to bring my equipment. I'm going to make sure I can stream over there and do what I can. And then the week before the draft, I'm going to Colorado to meet with my friend and going on a retreat. So I'm a busy man. I'll be on the road. I'm going to try to bring my equipment and try to be as consistent as possible. But then when I get back from Colorado, it's draft week. And that's when Jets media is about to get crazy. So that's just an update for all you guys wondering what to expect on the channel. This coming soon. But this next week, I'll be making videos recapping all the free agents that we signed, talk about their strengths and their weaknesses, and probably do some free agent profiles and stuff like that, and go into the draft. Vacation isn't busy. You got me, Amari. But I'll be busy on my vacation. I'm gonna be working still. I'm mobile. You know what I mean? I'll be working while I'm over there. I'll be streaming from the beach, and you guys can chill with me. It does suck that we have to wait so long for the draft. Like, I just want to see what this team looks like already. So, So if we're going on to Twitter right now, there's really not a lot of stuff coming out of the Jets camp. I feel like the next piece to fall, like I said, is definitely going to be a wide receiver. Now the question is, what's that wide receiver going to be? That's the question. Appreciate the grind from a Jets fan in Miami. Appreciate you for tuning in, Amari. Represent the Jets down there in South Beach. We appreciate you.
I would love to be in Miami right now.
Don't let those Dolphins fans get to you, bro. Screw them. Me too, bro.
I want to be in Miami right now.
It's beautiful out in New York. It's like 70 degrees.
Yeah, it's 70 degrees here too. It's awesome.
I know. I got to get outside.
I went for a walk this morning. Went to go play ball this morning.
Yeah, I definitely need to go outside. I want this draft done too, Santana. We all do. I'm starting to think there's no way JD is taking wide receiver at 10. Don't worry, because if he doesn't take a wide receiver at 10, he'll take one in the second round. And there'll still be a lot of receivers left. Ali's a sniper in B-ball. Is that true?
I am. I got a good 3-point.
Oh, look at that. Tommy knew that. How does he know that?
I respect that, Tommy. I don't know who you are, but I respect that.
I'll lock you up, Ali. Let's see it. I got the clamp.
You can't lock up my 3-point shot. Hold on.
My game in basketball is I'm a defensive specialist, a point guard, and a pass-first point guard.
I'm a shooting specialist and a fadeaway specialist.
And I also attack the rim with a crazy, beautiful acrobatic layup that it looks gorgeous, and then I brick the layup. Like, I do a crazy little Euro step, and it looks gorgeous, and then I just miss the layup every time.
See, I tried doing, like, point guard stuff, but I just can't anymore.
I'm down the ball, man. I'm down to play basketball right now, actually.
I went this morning. It was great.
Matthew's talking crap. Let's see it. I'll cross you up, Matthew. It's good.
All right, let's go, bro. Matthew, let's go.
Jack just sits in the corner and shoots threes as well.
Jack could be, like, an extremely good center, I feel.
Even though in the NBA he has the height for a point guard.
Yeah. But like in pickup, he can. I can hoop Jets forever. I was on my varsity basketball team, and we went pretty far. So I averaged
And they're
10
talking
points a
crap.
game.
Hey, man, I never claimed I can hoop.
I can hoop.
Back in my prime, I could hoop. But I don't know. I haven't touched a basketball in a while, so it'll take me a little while. The only thing I have confidence in is my defense, though. That's the only thing I
My
have
confidence is my shot, my 3-point shot. Money.
All right, Lee, we got to see some clips. No one believes you.
Money. Okay, I'll get the videos for you guys.
Let's see the form. You guys believe Ali's a sniper? Or what?
Follow through.
My problem
Follow through got to be on cue. You got to be
my problem with basketball is my mind like thinks I can do something really sick and I try to do it. Just like a crazy dribble move or something because I don't know, it's funny. I love basketball. But I wish we could play pickup football though. We could do that.
Yo, I'm trying to do flag, yeah.
I was a flag legend.
Flag football is mad fun.
Oh man.
You a wideout?
What?
Are you a wide receiver?
Yeah, but you know I'm a D-back. I'm a defensive guy. I played safety and corner growing up. And receiver, but I felt way more comfortable in on defense. I need
Jets forever to come play me, bro. Let's have a shooting contest. Let's go. Come on.
Someone asked how old we are. I'm about to turn 24. Isn't that wild? I'm about to turn 24 years old on April 1st, on April Fool's Day. So
I'm turning 22 in June.
Yeah, Ali's a little young buck.
I'm in college right now. So.
Yeah, it must be nice. Jalen Ramsey just tweeted an eye emoji with the mind blowing. Maybe he's a little late to the party at Devonta Adams, or he knows something we don't. Kevin says, I think we're going to sign a receiver. I just don't know who that receiver is going to be. Yeah, 100%. We're going to sign a receiver. I just don't know who it's going to be as well. Look out for Traquan Smith. I wanted Byron Pringle, but he's gone. Watch out for Sammy Watkins. Watch out for even re-signing Keelan Cole or Crowder, one of those two. I wouldn't be shocked with that move. They aren't trading DK. Stop dreaming. I agree, Blake. The whole DK trade hype, I'm like, yeah, it's not. He's not going to be extended. I mean, it's not going to be traded for sure. If I had to guess. I really like what Keelan Cole did for us. Yeah, I feel like, especially in the locker room, he's a great guy to just have in the locker room. He's a funny, goofy guy.
I got breaking news, bro. Watson to Cleveland.
No way.
Deshaun Watson plans to waive his no trade clause to the Browns. Yes, the Browns.
What? Breaking news. No way. What the fuck? Fuck! Why is he in the AFC? God damn it. What the? Oh no, guys! He's in the AFC. What? I thought it was between the Saints and the Panthers.
To Cleveland. The frick? I thought yesterday it was reported that they're out.
What?
I thought it was reported yesterday by like Ian Rappaport or something like that. Browns are out. The hell?
Oh my God! What the actual? Oh, Watson to the Browns.
Why is all the good players coming to the AFC?
Why? I was so excited about him being the NFC. That has to be fake, right?
It's not. Yo, Zach Wilson, man. Zach
Oh
Wilson.
my God, bro.
Watson is signing a 5-year, $230 million deal. $230 million, dude, for 5 years. He's going to Cleveland. What the hell?
Guys, what happened? Like, how did he just pursue? Why? I'm surprised that he even wanted to do that, like, knowing this conference is just unbelievably stacked. Like, what the hell? I want to see this trade, bro. Well, now where's Baker going to go?
He's on the Saints.
Deshaun Watson expected to go to the Browns. Yeah, man. So crazy. Thank you for the $2 dono, bro. But what the actual. So Baker Mayfield is the next man going. I mean, the Browns got the O-line. They got Amari Cooper. They got the running backs. Dude, I'm honestly so pissed. I really am. How the hell are the Jets supposed to make the playoffs with Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Russell Wilson in the same conference? That's 7 quarterbacks. And I probably forgot one. Zach Wilson better be elite. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, Zach Wilson got to step up, dog. Got some hard competition.
Dude. It's not fake news, man. Everyone's reporting it. Ian
Literally,
Rappaport.
yeah, all the main reporters are pretty much reporting it now.
I just don't get it, though. He said.
So the Browns were told they were out, but never stopped recruiting. Now they got Deshaun Watson. So they're like the annoying ex that just keeps coming and it keeps annoying and then got her way.
I hope they traded like their entire team.
Now the Browns will trade Baker Mayfield, which would I think. Where would he go? New Orleans?
Oh my God. My friend Wardy, don't appreciate this as a Steelers fan. Nope. Guys, what's your thoughts? Because it's just whack, man. The Jets can never get a break in this conference. Zach Wilson will be better than Deshaun Watson, okay? How about that? That'll be sick if Deshaun Watson becomes like ass.
All right.
What if Baker's in the package to the Texans?
Could be.
Wow, guys. 5 years, fully guaranteed. Browns are giving Deshaun Watson a new deal, $184 million over the first 4 years of his contract, $48 million raise of the $136 million he was scheduled to make over the same 4 years of his previous contract, a $12 million a year raise. By the way, guys, the Jets play the Browns in Cleveland this year.
He can't catch a break.
Bro, like, what the...
I thought he was definitely going to the NFC.
I know, bro. I was like, yes! Dude, is there even a quarterback in the NFC that's good besides Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers? Who the hell's in the NFC, bro? Kirk Cousins? Dak Prescott? Kyler Murray? In all seriousness, Matt Ryan? Who the hell's in the NFC? If I'm Woody Johnson, I request a trade to the NFC. Right now. I hope Baker stays in the AFC, low-key. Go to the Colts or something. Oh my gosh. Guys. It was literally between 3 NFC teams and 1 AFC team. And of course, you had to pick the 1 AFC team.
And they were told they were out, but then they were like, I'm going to still keep pushing for him. And then freaking.
I mean, what the. What the.
Just our luck.
So the AFC has Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, and Derek Carr. All in the same conference.
Crazy.
You kidding?
Oh, man. Zach Wilson, be the truth, dog.
Fuck.
Be the man. Austin Hooper to the Titans.
Whoa. Oh, I forgot. Ryan Tannehill and the Titans are even a team, too. That they're really good, but, like, very... You know what I mean? Like, they're such an underrated team. They're always really good. But we beat them, so who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I forgot the Titans are in the AFC. And they were, like, really good last year.
The AFC is going to be tough as...
How are we going to survive? It's crazy the Bengals got to the Super Bowl last year, you know? Like, they needed to win that Super Bowl. They're not getting back there. You're telling me the Jets got to go through a gauntlet if they ever do make the playoffs?
If the Jets somehow can make the playoffs this year, I will applaud and change everything to A, and I'll wear Jet stuff every day. Because this is tough. This is the toughest thing I've ever seen. The Jets are literally playing against, like, these are all playoff teams. Literally. They're built as playoff teams. And the NFC just sucks. There's like 4 good teams.
I feel like what would the Jets need to do now is stack up the defense. My gosh, bro.
What if Watson's absolute trash, though? Like, he just comes back and just is absolute trash.
So down.
Because how long has it been? Like 2 years? A year? It's been a year, right?
Yeah. At least it's not the Dolphins.
Well, that would suck.
I mean, we knew they were out of it a while ago, but I'd rather it be the Browns than the Dolphins.
The Browns are trading 3 first-round picks and 2 additional picks to the Texans for Deshaun Watson.
3 firsts and what? Wait,
and,
what do you say?
and 2 additional picks.
So now
From
Deshaun
Albert
Watson,
Breer.
Amari Cooper.
Albert Breer just recorded that.
Deshaun Watson and Amari Cooper, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. Honestly, the money probably changed Deshaun Watson's mind, bro. $230 million.
Better than Watson, anyway.
Facts. And younger.
What the hell?
Douglas, if you have any shot of going for a wide receiver, please go get him.
Dude, crazy stuff, guys. What's your thoughts about this breaking news? Not ideal. That's for sure. Not ideal.
There's going to be so many jokes about the Falcons again about losing this. I feel like Falcons are always in it to the end and then lose out on it.
Bro, like, what are we supposed to do as Jets fans? Just sit here and cry? I mean, it's not in our division. That would be way worse. But, like, I feel like the entire NFL is stacked into one conference. Like, they got to, like, do something about that, no?
Oh, man.
God damn, bro.
Deshaun Watson. Mega stack.
All right, Jay is grounding me. Richie, stop your bitching. You guys are young and don't recall when we were really good. Competitive annually. We have a team. We have potential quarterback one. So let's keep your chin up. You're right, man. I got to stop. I'm down in the dirt right now, and I need some positivity from my guy, Jay. And I appreciate that because I was just excited for him to potentially be in the NFC, but he's not. So we're on the rise. We're going to beat the Browns this year. And Zach Wilson's going to be added to the list of elite quarterbacks in the AFC after the season. How about that?
Make it happen. Manifest it.
Let's do it. Listen, I was only going to cry for the stream. Like, after today, this is just my raw reaction, to be honest, of the AFC being ridiculously stacked. Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Burrow, Wilson, Jackson. Add in Derek Carr. Add in Tannehill if you want.
I mean, Derek Carr is about to go off. He has Devontae Adams, dude.
Exactly.
We all know Carr has an arm. Carr just doesn't have to toss it up to Devontae Adams. He's going to catch everything.
We have Carl Lawson, who's going to destroy everybody. We have Quinn Williams, who's going to not allow Watson or any of these quarterbacks to do anything. Elijah Moore is better than Amari Cooper. Screw the Browns, baby. It's screw the Browns.
Yo, Browns fans are probably going crazy right now.
Yeah, for sure. So here's what happened with Deshaun Watson. The Falcons believe they had him. They really did. This morning, however, Browns made it clear to Deshaun Watson that they'd pay him what he was worth as one of the premier players in the league, a true franchise cornerstone. So the money is the reason he chose the Browns. Money talks. Money talks. The Browns are overrated. They're a crappy franchise. We're better than them. So the Browns and Texans still must finalize a trade. Cleveland has already been willing to exceed Houston's price. 3 first-round picks plus at least 2 other assets. So you're telling me that the Jets gave up Jamal Adams for 2 first-round picks and a third, and the Browns only got to give up 3 firsts and 2 other picks? Is Joe Douglas an absolute wizard or what?
He's a wizard.
That's nuts. Yep, Watson got traded to the Browns. Thanks, Caden. Appreciate you, my man. Go enjoy some work. Bosman in Carolina, is that true? LeBron's hyped up right now.
LeBron James?
Yeah. Wow. It happened. NFL news breaking. The NFL world is in shambles. So, I still think the Jets are better than the Browns. How about that? We're going to beat them this year. We're going to beat the Bengals again. We're going to beat the Packers. We're going to beat the Vikings. And let's just go, baby. Let's go for it all. We coming. We coming for the Super Bowl. For the Super Bowl. The Falcons were up 28-3 on acquiring Watson and blew it.
I saw that.
So 3 firsts and a lot more, apparently. We don't know.
Oh my god. At least we broke it on the stream.
Hell yeah.
As I almost fell back on my chair.
Every dollar of Deshaun Watson's new 5-year contract is guaranteed. $230 million.
Nuts.
Yeah, but if you think about it, I mean, the Browns have a good offensive line. J.C. Tretter's gone, so they need a new center. They don't have any receivers outside of Amari Cooper. They cut Austin Hooper. They tagged Njoku. I mean, they got Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, but
they need another wideout. Because Amari Cooper, I don't trust Amari. I wanted Amari Cooper, but the concern with Amari Cooper has always been the injuries and I don't know. It is the thing. He had Dak at it. He had Dak, and it's just I don't know. It's just weird.
that came out of absolutely nowhere. It came out of absolutely nowhere. Oh.
The fuck happened? What just happened? No. He is so confused. He is so confused right now. I can't hear you.
Yo.
There you go.
Damn it. My mic just broke.
It just fell off and just broke.
Yeah, what the? Get back in there.
Didn't the same thing happen to O'Leary?
Yeah.
Not long ago, I saw the video of him
Why did that just happen? Dude. Mic check. I don't even know how to do this. Get on there, bro. Come on. Now I gotta fix this while I'm live with you guys. Oh. I'll hold it. Handheld mic season. That's so trash. How did it just break? It's alright. It's a casual stream today.
All right, I think all the Jets content creators' mics are going down the drain, so I need to keep an eye on mine.
Yeah, be careful. That just it just collapsed. What the hell? Ah! Fernando! Not gonna lie, I'm gonna love the competition. Football in the AFC. Jets gotta draft well. Hope Wilson turns into a beast. Can you hear me right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Fernando, I appreciate the $5 super chat, my man. You're always very generous. And I agree, man. We need some competition. We're elite.
Baker Mayfield has informed the Browns that he prefers to be traded to the Colts.
Great. Another AFC. I mean, I'm not really scared of the
But
Colts.
Jeff Howie said that we'll see if they accommodate such a move to the AFC, though.
Yeah,
No, go to the NFC, bro.
what is this? What's happening? What's next? Matthew Stafford's like, you know what? I won a Super Bowl with the Rams. I'm going to go to the Dolphins. Like,
Deshaun Watson makes it official and he posted on his social media.
Fernando, I appreciate the $5 super chat because I love it. I love that you love competitive football. And let's go. I appreciate the donation, bro. 230 guaranteed. So the finalizing the compensation, Deshaun Watson expected to include 3 first-round picks, a third-round pick, and potentially a fifth-round pick. So it's 5 picks for Watson.
Well, he's officially a Cleveland Brown. He's posted this on the social media.
Great. What, Deshaun Watson? You scared? That's right. We're coming. Jets Nation, rise up. We ain't afraid. Zach Wilson's better than Deshaun Watson will ever be. And let's go. All right, so here's the Jets schedule of all the quarterbacks reversing this year. Josh Allen twice, Tua twice, Mac Jones twice. Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, Mitch Trubisky, Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, Jared Goff, Drew Lock, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow. How do we feel about that?
Kyle Pitts tweeted out curveball.
What is going on, man? It's crazy, guys. This is craziness. My gosh. I don't even know what else to say. We went from talking Jet stuff to reacting to this nonsense.
You should hit up Ryan and see if he's available. Come on the stream. He's probably live on this channel, to be honest.
Probably.
For big news, he's always just streams. Nope, he's not on.
That would be a great time for a Jets blockbuster trade right in the middle of this.
Mm-hmm. Be like, show who's boss. Go get a star wide receiver right now, because if you want to compete, you need to do that.
Now, the big question is, do we go all defense in the draft to contain these quarterbacks, or do we go all offense to keep up with the quarterbacks?
Good question.
What do you guys think? Do you think it would make more sense to go all in on offense in the draft to keep up with these quarterbacks, or go all defense to contain the quarterbacks?
Patrick Mahomes had the eyes emoji.
He's ready for the challenge. So am I. Bring him on. That's just so nuts how, like, all these reports were Saints or Falcons. And then they last minute, it's like, hey, I'll do it. Is my mic working? Does this sound like normal?
Yeah.
Why is Snowball saying this?
It's working. Don't destroy it. It's going to fall again.
I know. It's a little delicate now.
You probably just need to get it replaced. Get another one.
I think it was just a ball. It fell off the arm. That's what it was. It wasn't the mic that broke.
Yeah.
What do we think of Deshaun Watson? He's going to the Cleveland Browns, another AFC team that we're going to be versing, and I'm ready for the challenge. The Jets, if if they want to make a next step, they got to be able to be competitive. Michael Thomas tweeted, "Don't blame him." #whodat. What is that supposed to mean? Maybe it's because of the money. Hey, man, maybe we verse the Browns early in the season because he's going to be serving suspension, maybe. Hopefully we can verse the Browns opening week. Wow. So you guys saw our live reaction to this. You saw me get a little too upset about it because, I don't know. I was just looking forward to him getting in the NFC. But I'm running out of fumes here. And I'll be on Jake Asman's show tomorrow. If you guys want to tune in over there, we're probably gonna end the stream off here. So any other questions you guys want to ask us before we finish it off, so I can get some food in the system before I pass out? Let me know, and we'll get to work. Let me know anything you guys want us to talk about before we end off the stream. Any current free agents you think the Jets should sign? I think we should be easily on the wide receiver market. Traquan Smith, Sammy Watkins is available. I think that's going to be the things to look out for on the market. So breaking news, guys. Watson's going to the Browns. Jets are not done. If any news happens, I'll be the first to let you guys know on my channel and on Twitter, of course. So, yeah, make sure you guys check out Ali on his socials, Loyal NY Jet fans over there on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. And like the video if you guys did not already. We got 202 likes. So I appreciate you guys smashing that thumbs up button for your boy. Greatly appreciate everybody. And, yeah, Ali, anything you'd like to say before we end off the stream, my man?
No, it's always a great time being with you, Richie. The chat has been awesome today. They're very active. I was happy to break down news with you guys. That was pretty fun. The Jets do need to make some moves, though, and they should definitely not overlook the defensive side of the ball in the draft and the rest of free agency because they need defensive guys in there. And Snowball, actually, for the Jets meetup, me and Ryan are actually discussing something, and we're going to involve everyone soon. We're trying to get something going. So everyone knows about Ryan's situation. He's having a kid, so we're trying to feel it out a little bit before we do that. But we're hopefully having a Jets meetup soon. So that'll be really fun to do. So
where would that happen?
We were thinking of doing a golf course, but I don't think it'll happen because he's expecting, right? So maybe during the season or like before the season. So we're thinking maybe summertime.
I'll have a party at the crib. Everyone pull up. All right, guys. We appreciate everybody. Smash that thumbs up button for your boy on your way out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Baker Mayfield is going to be the next quarterback to get traded, probably. I couldn't really care where he goes because he's ass. But let's go, Jets. Talk to you guys later.
Peace. See you guys.